Universal Epic Universe is acting more and more like an operating theme park as team members stress test each of the worlds of the park ahead of official previews. An impressive firework test has occurred despite no nighttime show announced, while smaller construction projects continue now behind work walls as Epic Universe transitions from a work site to an operating theme park. Let's check in on all that plus new ticket information in today's news update. The phased approach to releasing tickets to Epic Universe continues, with Florida resident discounted ticket packages now being offered. These multi-day tickets once again only offer 1 day at Epic Universe and 2 days at the existing Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, or Volcano Bay parks, but now at a discounted price for Florida residents. The Epic Military Freedom Pass now offers an add-on option, where Freedom Pass holders can purchase 1-day Epic Universe tickets similar to the existing single-day ticket option for annual pass holders. Single-day tickets for everyone else are still not available as of the release of this video. The official press release says additional ticket options for Universal Epic Universe, including single-day tickets for the general public, will go on sale in the weeks ahead. Local residents around the theme park were stunned by an impressive fireworks display over Epic Universe last week. Lasting around 25 minutes, this fireworks test seemed different than prior tests. In this video by Adventuring with Annie, it is notable that this fireworks test appears to have 3 launch sites. Prior tests only launched from 1 spot. The main site for fireworks being launched is still in the middle of the pond behind the Helios Grand Hotel. But now 2 smaller launch sites are in use. The 2 smaller launch sites appear to be coming from both Dark Universe and the Wizarding World. Altogether, this creates a wide field of view for guests inside the park watching the fireworks display. Despite testing, Universal has not yet announced a nighttime show for Epic Universe. Fireworks can be seen in many promotional pieces for the park, including the very first piece of concept art from 2019, which just so happens to show fireworks in 3 spots, including over Dark Universe and the Wizarding World. Looking at what's happening on the ground within the theme park itself, the portal inscriptions are now visible on the portal into Celestial Park, which acts as the main entrance to Epic Universe. The front of the portal features the words, "Beyond this gate find gardens green, and epic worlds to fill your dreams." We can also get a good look at the decoration around the sides of the front of the portal and this small bit of landscaping in front. But that's not all, as the back of the entry portal has been uncovered, revealing a message that guests will see when exiting the park. You wonder next which path to chart. The answer lies within your heart. The Kronos machine in the tower above this portal can be seen spinning regularly. And with the statues installed on the sides, it appears that this icon for the new park is just about ready for opening day. Inside of the park, the area surrounding the Luna statue and the Luna Overlook looks nearly complete as well. Just missing water within the cascading water features for Celestial Park. On the opposite side of Celestial Park, the statue in front of the Universal Helios Grand Hotel has been revealed, as all of the scaffolding has been taken down. A personification of the sun standing opposite of the Luna statue, which represents the moon, many believe that his arrow may feature a fire effect, but that is not something that we've seen testing. The Stardust Racers roller coaster has been spotted testing with riders in recent weeks, but now we can see both of its trains actually dueling. In this video from Amusement Insider, we can see riders seated in every row of the 2 trains as they make their way through the celestial spin, wrapping around each other before heading on to the rest of the course. In this nighttime video by BioReconstruct, we can get a good look at the sparkly lighting effects used to create a sense that these are comets soaring through the night sky. Despite continuous testing, minor cosmetic work is continuing on the attraction's main comet icon at the front, facing the park's central areas. Within these central areas, the 4 concierge kiosks are getting their signs. These kiosks will act as small guest services for guests within the park, and there is one located near the entrance to each of the portals into the 4 worlds. An information sign can be spotted installed near this concierge kiosk next to the entrance to Dark Universe. The top parts for all of these kiosks have yet to be installed. It's possible that these spires and decorative elements that are being staged backstage may be for the tops of these structures. Signage has been installed for the Oaken Star Tavern, a barbecue restaurant and bar within the middle of the park. Scattered star lights can be seen on the front of this building as well, around the signage. New decorative housings are being placed over fountain sprayers, all facing the center of the large show fountain in this area. These covered areas in front of the fountain show their building numbers for contractors working on the site. The G at the start of these numbers stand for gazebo in the permits. Work walls have gone up in this area as work continues. This marks a change in the way the construction is being handled throughout Epic Universe, as the park transitions away from work site to operating theme park. Team members who work at the park are currently experiencing limited previews within some of the worlds, but previews for all team members at Universal Orlando will begin in just a few days, so areas like these need to be blocked off from guest access until they're completed. The sign has not yet been installed at the entrance to Constellation Carousel. In this photo, the sun is shining through the glass sections of the domed roof, casting colorful light on the ground below. A view that we don't often see, this illustrates how different the elevation can be between different areas of Celestial Park. The entrance to Constellation Carousel is set below the portal entry into Super Nintendo World, and stairs can be spotted here between these two levels. We are headed into Super Nintendo World next, where the tall beacon atop its portal entry has started testing its nighttime lighting package. We can see the rainbow wrap around the power-up supports are fading between different color schemes. This world is the latest to begin what appear to be stress tests for the park, where team members experience the offerings of specific worlds to help test out not just the rides, but operations as well. A table for what could be the check-in for these special previews was set up in front of the portal into Super Nintendo World. This view with people in it gives us a sense of scale for these portals, with the gold circle character decorations on the side of the portal looking quite large by comparison. The world itself looks to be essentially ready, with things that weren't finished just a week ago now done, like the paint on the roof for Peach's Castle. During this limited preview, team members working in their Super Nintendo World wardrobe can be seen stationed at greeter positions in front of the rides, the main retail location, and the entrance to Toadstool Cafe. People can be spotted riding the Yoshi's Adventure ride above the area. There appear to be guests utilizing interactive experiences as well, like these using the AR binoculars. And this guest can be seen collecting an 8-bit stamp at the entrance to an indoor interactive area. The Donkey Kong Country area of Super Nintendo World is also filled with activity. Guests can be seen riding Minecart Madness, which appears to be running continuously during this preview. Every cart looks to be filled with riders as they pass. Funky's Fly-In By is fully stocked and appears to be open for purchases. New water fountains, themed as tree stumps, can now be spotted around this area. The interactive drum game is behind barricades, so may not be ready for this preview event. And a new small kiosk with an unfinished roof has been placed near this game. Perhaps it will offer power-up bands for sale when it's ready. Over at Dark Universe, the land that features all of the Universal monsters, filming was taking place while these photos were being taken. This could be a marketing production, as it features what look like families and guests exploring the entrance area of Dark Universe. Here is a camera rig on a dolly track for this shoot. While looking at this shoot, which may be for a future commercial, we can spot this skeleton in a cage. Here is how this cage appears in official concept art. Looking deeper into the world, something is being loaded into the maintenance bay for the area's main attraction, Monsters Unchained: The Frankenstein Experiment. New gray paint is now visible peeking out above and between the rows of scaffolding in front of two walls that are facing the park for this massive ride building. Here is a good look at the DeLacy's Cottage food kiosk with its menu board ready. The last-minute installation of nets around most of the track for the Curse of the Werewolf roller coaster is nearly complete. When these photos were taken, it looked like just this one last section here was still being added. At the entrance area for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, new location signs have been installed. These will show you where you are, as if you were leaving a metro station when exiting the portal into this world. What could be a unicorn is on this sign, located near the back of the Phoenix Arch. Tables and chairs for the outdoor cafe seating near the entrance to this Parisian street are being placed and arranged. Planters that will be used to block this seating area were being positioned while this photo was taken. The scaffolding that is up in this area on the roof of the cafe appears to have been to add painted theming to the backside of these facades. The statue from the second Fantastic Beasts film is visible on this staircase at the back of the area. The Vine-style Art Nouveau structure, which was inspired by the entrance to the French ministry in that film, is looking more complete. This is shown as a photo op in official concept art for the world. Chairs are visible hanging on the wall above a doorway in the dark side alley, tucked away in the corner of the area. Universal has announced the long-rumored second generation of interactive wands for use within all of the Wizarding World lands in Orlando, including Epic Universe. Debuting this weekend, the new wands will connect to the app, allowing you to collect achievements, track your progress on leaderboards, and use a digital map similar to how power-up bands work at Super Nintendo World. Equipped with new lighting effects and haptic vibrations, these new wands also unlock several new spellcasting experiences within the current lands, plus they add new enhancements to existing ones. Additional features include customizing your wand using the app, earning points for your Hogwarts house, and casting your own Patronus at one of the new experiences in Nocturne Alley. The wand shop in Epic Universe will open with these next generation wands from the start, but they go on sale everywhere else on March 1st. Moving now to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, a new official blog post has confirmed the types of dragons that we may see overhead. We have seen these dragons testing their flight paths over the world, which utilize robotic drone technology. The blog post from Universal reads, "In Berk, you're constantly surrounded by the endless number of dragons that take flight in the skies. A monstrous nightmare or a Gronkle might be soaring above, so be on the lookout." The blog post also confirms the location for the Fire Drill interactive boat ride, which it says takes place at Berk's Fire School. The story for the attraction has us training to learn how to put out fires that may be started by the dragons that live in the village. Riders will aim water cannons at the targets that have a fire icon on them. The canopy over the seating area for the Spitfire Grill quick service restaurant, located behind the boat ride, is nearly complete. We can see the Snow Wraith animatronic dragon on the other side of this canopy. The small, icy wall beneath this figure has been installed into place. Coke Freestyle self-serve machines have been placed to the right of this dragon, and to the right of that are the main ordering windows for Spitfire Grill, now with queue stanchions in place. On the left side of this building, we can spot another of those well-themed dragon-shaped benches, located beside the entrance to the restrooms. New interactive elements are being added to the back of the play area, named Viking Training Camp. The official blog post says that this area will feature climbing towers, allow kids to launch sheep, and play drums and chimes, among other interactive elements. These new additions back here may be some of the drums and chimes that are mentioned. A section of the walkway in front of the candy store in the Village Plaza is receiving its vibrant dirt color. The roof for the coaster station, as well as its main entrance and the exit gift shop, all look to be just about complete. The ride sign for this coaster, named Hiccup's Wing Gliders, features a small wind meter, which currently shows the wind as good. Before we wrap up, a new story in the New York Times discussed Epic Universe, and it mentioned that analysts estimate the total cost for this new park at roughly $7 billion. The story also discussed possible future projects that are on the horizon for the company. One possible project that was mentioned was to bring Wicked to the theme parks. The story claims that the chairman for the company has still secret plans for significant attractions themed to Wicked. Of course, the story stops short of saying where such new attractions would go, but with a mention in the New York Times, this is the most solid sign that we've had that Wicked would be getting a bigger presence in the parks, and soon. That's going to wrap it up for this update, but a huge thank you to BioReconstruct for the amazing aerial photographs. You can follow him on social media for more theme park photos. Be sure to leave a like on this video and comment if you're enjoying our coverage of the new park. And make sure you're subscribed to never miss an update. For even more information, as well as behind-the-scenes posts, your name in the credits, and more, consider joining our Patreon to support what we do. Patreon.com/themeparkstop. Thanks for watching. See you next time.